Hey, welcome back.
To Yap on Tap.
Woo! I'm
Yay!
excited to be chatting again because last week we took off to prepare for like all of our releases and stuff.
Yep.
So I also dropped my microphone the
Oh,
other day and it's like so loose. Like this is like I don't it's just like it can just keep going,
well, it's not like we used them for real, anyways.
but we could.
But we not really. They just like echo. Like they don't connect to anything.
Like stuff's like shaking in here.
Well,
Like something is like
they were
wrong.
like $10.
Okay. Thank you, TJ Maxx.
Maybe they were 12. I don't know. But yeah.
I gotta get another one, I think.
Oh, great. Well, I have
Yeah.
another one here. I could probably
You
find
know,
it
did you
somewhere.
ever get my text that I literally told you I switched our microphones while I was
Yeah, I
visiting
literally
you?
liked it and was crying.
Yeah, okay, well, for the audience, I was visiting Paige one of the times that I was visiting Paige, and I we brought our microphones to record a podcast. We didn't record while we were together. We've
Yeah.
never successfully really recorded while we've been
Well,
together.
even when we did successfully record, it didn't save. So
Wait, I like forgot that was a
yeah,
mission.
I
Oh my,
try and forget about it. So
and that was like such a good one. Okay, whatever.
yeah.
And so I decided to switch our microphones, and I didn't tell her until I got back to Boston. I said, "Hey, just so you know, I switched our microphones so that I can like I have a piece of you with me all the time now." And so now I'm recording technically whatever on hers, and she's
No,
recording on
you're
my mom.
recording on the guest one, technically.
Oh my
Because when
God,
you sent me that, I was like, she took my pink microphone. And then you took the blue one. So I was like, oh, that's fine.
that's funny. No,
Yeah.
okay,
So I
good
have
to
the
know.
pink and the purple, and then you have the blue, which is really funny because those are the bi flag colors.
They are indeed. I was like, wow. And I was like, I was literally having a conundrum when I was deciding which is like, should I switch it? Should I not? Should I switch it? Should I
It
not?
is
Because I was
that
like,
serious.
it's not that serious, but I was like, femme mask, femme mask. And then I chose this one. Whatever. So when I was thinking about topics for today, I kind of decided to commandeer the episode. And
Yeah,
so,
I got like a 20-minute notice on this.
yeah.
And
But I have some prepared questions, so don't worry.
five five of those minutes I was driving, and then another 5 of those minutes I was on a phone call for after hours. So yeah, it's been great, which I need to send that to the guy. Okay.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about impacts of human beings on other human beings. And I wanted us to chat about like not just impacts that like, well, not really impacts we think we're having on other people, but like things that other people have done that may be considered like not a big deal at all. And like there wasn't a lot of thought there, but it
Yeah.
had such an impact on you. And I think I need to talk about this right now because I feel like there's a lot of things that like I'm experiencing or I'm doing or I'm having done to me or whatever. And I'm kind of writing them off as like it's not a big deal, like whatever, like what impact do I have? But it's like we all as human beings have like a lot of impact. And so I
Yeah.
want to just like take
Are
this episode to like really chat through that.
are you thinking like more good or more bad?
Good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I all of mine I wrote down were good, but I was like, I don't know if we're
Yeah.
going with like, oh, if you do this, like, be aware.
Oh no. I mean,
That's not how I viewed it. I was like, okay,
I
sure.
was thinking more like good.
Okay, cool. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
So my like little prompted question that I was thinking about was like, what is like the night quote unquote like nicest thing someone could do for someone else, like without knowing them and like have an impact? And the first thing that came to my mind is like buying the person's coffee behind you in line. Isn't that
Yeah.
isn't that cute?
We're so different.
What did you say?
No, I just like I don't know, like I've definitely done that before, but like the pay it forward lines, then it doesn't
Yeah.
seem like reasonable. Because like if you're paying it forward and then that person just ends up paying for the person behind them, then the only person who really got it for free is the last person who kind of has to seem like a bitch and cut off the line.
I don't think that two people in a row are paying it backwards or
No, I
forward.
literally like people will like keep tallies like that. I've gotten stuck in too many of those. Okay, so maybe we just have different experiences because they're like, you're the 16th person. Do you want to pay it forward? And I'm like, what's the total? And they're like, $42. I'm like, no. But then mine's already paid for. And it's normally when there's like a really long line and the place is really busy.
Yeah.
And
Wait, you're like, hashtag it ends with me.
yeah, I was like, I got a 99-cent donut. I don't
Oh
want to
my
buy
God.
donuts for their entire office.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then you have to explain it. But if it's like someone's just like right behind you in line, like, hey, can I
Yeah.
just pay for this? Like, I've done that before, and it's happened to me before, and I think that's really precious.
Okay. I think this is also where it's super interesting where our lifestyles like really, really come to play because you're in Arizona. We talked about you have a car and you use it every single day.
Right.
I don't use my car every single day. I can't, the last time I was in a drive-through was with you three
At
months ago.
Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Yeah. Or at
Like that
Dunkin'.
was my last that was my last drive-through experience. So like I don't I mean I'm not being like East Coast no drive-throughs. There's drive-throughs here. But like
Oh,
on a
but
daily
you're
basis,
walking up. So if someone
I'm
was
walking
like, can
everywhere.
I pay for the person behind me? Like you've seen them
Yes.
in line. When I'm in
That's what I
my car, yeah, that makes sense. And
yeah.
that's cute. And that's when it
Yeah.
happened to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, like thank you so much. Cause I could have like say thank you and be
Yes.
appreciative. And not that
Yeah.
they were doing that just because, but like we had a really good conversation in line. And then she like paid for mine. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you're so sweet. Thank you so much. But in
Yeah.
the car, I'm like, I don't even know this guy. Like, I don't even know this person's hair color because it's so damn sunny here. I can't even see.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, no, I don't want to pay. And
'Cause-
then you look bad. But I see where you're coming from. And like, yes, I
mm,
think that's really cute, which is really funny
yeah.
because my second one, I'll say my second one because it kind of goes with that, but
Mhm.
kind of not really. But it's with my drive-through barista. Um, and she like knows my work schedule. And it is just like so precious to me because like I haven't been going there a lot recently because I've been trying to one save money, but also like two just like be better about it being a treat, what no matter what the establishment is. And like I will like go between locations and whatnot, but more specifically, like she's my Starbucks barista. And so when she's working and she's just like, oh my gosh, like I haven't seen you in so long. And it's like so precious. And the other day she like gave me an extra sticker that they got for coworkers only. And she was like, yeah, this other guy didn't want his, so I took it because I knew you'd be back around. And it was so precious. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And when like the other day when I showed up there like on a Saturday, she was like, you don't work on the weekends. And I was like, I know, I got an after hours call, so I got to go in. And I thought might as well grab a coffee on my way and do some extra work while I wait. And she was like, oh my gosh, I love that I saw you today. And it was just like so precious and so minimal because like think of how many people go through that drive-through. Like how
Yeah.
many people? And like when I dyed my hair pink, she's like, "You dyed your hair." I'm like, "You notice the smallest things, and you're a freaking barista." But like, I love that. And the other day, I even sent you the picture of the cup. I was
Yeah.
explaining to
That
them
was really
how I like already was having like a rough day getting into work. And on the cup, they wrote, "We love you." And when I pulled up to the window, she was like, "You just kind of seemed off in the camera. So we wanted to make sure you knew like we're here for you." And I'm like, "You're my baristas." And it's just really precious in little things like that.
no, that's really cute. But the
Yeah.
thing that I like about that story so much is that she's saying you made her day, and you're like, no, you made my day.
Right.
And it's like we're just making a day for
Yeah.
everybody involved. Like, I feel like when those things happen, it is like, it's really easy to be like, must be one-sided. And like, it's often not, I feel like.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
I really don't think a lot of the time, my personal opinion, I think it's actually it goes both ways.
Yeah.
But you might not even like realize that.
Mm.
And like even like a big thing I just like worry about in life is my acne. So if I go somewhere without like, yeah, but if I go somewhere, I would do that, but I have like a lot of cover up on right now. But it's like,
I have cover up on, by the way. I have cover up on.
yeah, but girl, I'm on 5 topicals and an oral.
Yikes.
Yikes. But
Yeah.
yuck. But like
Yeah.
going there without my like any cover up on or anything, I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like they can't look at me. And I
Yeah.
pull up and they treat me the exact same. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is two-sided. Like, just care for me as a person. Like, and
Yeah.
I didn't think it was anything more, but
Yeah.
like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like just like soul to soul. I love that.
Mhm.
I love
No,
that.
very sweet. Not the exact same thing, but just I think this has to go with like the recognition and like just human connection in general. But there's this cafe that I passed like on my way into lab, and so I've been like they have like the best chai hands down, and I'm like very particular about my chai, and because I got a sensitive tummy, and so whenever I go there, I like tried to I just like connecting with the baristas, like I like want to know their names and just like. I don't know. It's just like nice to walk in and not feel like part of like the assembly line. Like
Yeah.
it's just nice to be like genuinely, how are you doing today? Or like, how's your day been? And whatever. And so one of the baristas there, I think I told you this, but he speaks Portuguese.
Yeah.
And so I've been like trying to talk to him a little bit more. Not I don't know Portuguese, but just like the Brazilian connection there. And so the other day I ordered and like I am one person. You are one person, but you see hundreds of people every day. So
Right.
I would expect you to know me, but I expect me to know you. I have a notes app in my phone, which I know you've done this before. A notes app in my phone with the names of the baristas at this place, as well as information about them that they have shared with me so
Yeah.
that I can remember it. And like I haven't like opened it up necessarily to like look into it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to confirm what that girl's name is, or like, oh, I want to like, oh, she mentioned this one thing that she like really enjoys, so I like write that down or whatever.
Yeah.
But I have that. And so like I'm paying attention to them, but like I am not offended whatsoever if they do not remember me. Like,
Right.
I'm a girl. And the other day I place my order, I go to pick it up and I go, "Hi, insert name here." And I'm like, "How are you doing today?" Blah blah whatever. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's like so great." And then we like chit-chatted and like my coffee wasn't ready yet, so I walked away. And when he called it, he's like, "Brooke?" And I was like, "You know my name? You know my name?" And
Oh,
it was so cute. I was like, "Oh, by the way, like who runs your Instagram?" And he thought I asked for his
his
Instagram.
personal Instagram.
Yes! And like also for the context of this is so sweet. Okay. For the for the context of this page, he has like a wife, a fiance or wife that I ask about every time that I go in. So like
Yeah.
this is not like it's not like a romantic thing. He's just such a sweet person.
Yeah.
And I'm like literally so I was like, who runs this cafe's Instagram? And because I was asking because they post all the time and I'm just like, good for them, you know? And
Yeah.
I was like, I see your stuff, I like it all the time. And he thought I asked for his personal Instagram. So he like writes out his personal Instagram. And then I was like, thank you so much. Who also runs this Instagram? I didn't know like what because I didn't want to be like I didn't want that.
You're like,
'Cause I like but it would be I was like it was funny. I thought it was so funny. It was like so sweet. I was like, you're gonna give me your
yeah,
personal
your
Instagram.
personal
I'll
Instagram.
follow him. I forgot to follow him just because I like forgot. But yeah, him like knowing my name, which again I'm like, but I
Because
don't
like,
know.
how many
I
people
don't
do you
think
think
that's like
like?
what? Was there a glitch in the system or a glitch in your brain?
No, I was talking and then you were talking, so I stopped talking, and then you just stared at me. You're just like,
I was waiting for you to say
"Fuck,
something.
motherfucker!"
Speak up.
I, I don't know what I was saying.
I was gonna say that it's not like my standards are so low, someone doesn't need to remember my name, but I'm like, it's a barista. It's like so different.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna like, how many people do they see come through that like cafe, and then
Yeah.
and you're not going every day, and
No,
even
I'm not. And that's other things. I go like maybe once a week
like sparingly, yeah,
at like not always the same time. Like,
right. So it's like
yeah,
it's
I don't
not
have
like
a
a
schedule.
routine thing. It's like they just
Yeah.
know because they want to, and I think that's so
Yeah.
cute. And so then I'll piggyback off of that one. I love when people, like you said, like know your interests and like you like personally write them down, and I will do that too for some things.
Mhm.
But just like when someone knows your interests so well that they like text you if one of your favorite artists is playing in public, like on the radio, I love that. Like when you will send me Snapchat videos and like the most awkward angle because One Direction's playing at CVS, I go ballistic and I will put it on max volume and sing the entire chorus through. And you're just like One Direction's playing, and I'm like, in the bit
This
26,
is the angle.
yes. It's always
And
that.
I go,
Yeah, I know. And so I go like this, and I'm like, that's what makes you beautiful. And normally I'm like watching this, kind of perusing the aisles at like my local grocery store. And so
Yeah.
it's like, it really warms my heart when I get sent that. Or like, oh, like hairstyles was on, and I'm just like, yeah. Or people started like, one of my coworkers started telling me when Chapel Roan plays on the radio when he's driving home, and I'm just like, yep, yep. I love it. I love it. Makes me so happy.
No, I like those too. And again, it's kind of like it's one of those things. Oh, okay. This is like it's like my second one or one of the ones I was thinking about. Um, Similar is when someone is somewhere really amazing and they get you a postcard or like they get you a little trinket. And it's like you did you write that down?
Fourth on the list.
Yep. It's like you
It could be like
are
$2, 99
no,
cents.
yeah.
You're
Yeah.
thinking of me.
You are in this incredible location and you are thinking of me. And to
Yep.
me, that's like one of the most genuine forms of love.
Yep.
And like, again, that's like kind of, I mean, to me, it like relates to like oh, I heard a song and like thought of you, sent it to you, or like whatever,
Yep.
because it's like you are experiencing your life and something is happening and you're like, oh, this person. And I think that there's a difference between like being like, oh, this person, and then just like ending it there and being like, oh, this person, and then I'm going to act on it. And
Mhm.
like the acting on it to me is just like so, so heartwarming.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that I'm really bad at getting trinkets for people in places and then never sending them. So I have actually
But
collected,
yes, you get them, you don't share
and
them.
I forget to ship them. So I
Yes.
have items that I've collected literally over the past year for Maddie, and I'm like, I'm gonna ship them to you, and then I forget to ship them. So I have like that book from like two Boston Collins ago I got from that library. Still didn't send her that. I got her two different like thrifted shirts about bookstores on two different occasions. I got her multiple like postcards, and none of these were just like set out gifts. Even her
Yeah.
birthday gift, forgot to ship that too. So like all of it's going to be in a package that she will randomly get one day. Whenever
Once
I
upon a
get,
time.
yeah, whenever I just forget. I just forget. It's really bad. But I literally have postcards from like all over because she collects postcards. And it's like literally the smallest things. And I'm not doing it to be like, oh my gosh, like, yes, like I need to buy Maddie a postcard. I will literally see a cute postcard and be like, Maddie collects postcards and grab it. And I think that's the difference where it's like I have
Yeah.
to go buy someone a souvenir versus like
Yeah.
this reminded me of you, so I got it.
So I think that like that is really interesting because I usually am like, if I'm like thinking of someone and I'm like, oh, I want to get them something.
Mhm.
I try really hard. There's certain times and places, like if it's someone's birthday and I'm like, there's like a thing and I have to get them a thing and like whatever. But if it's like, if there's not a thing that like it has to be for, I try really hard not to just go buy something just to buy something.
Yeah,
Like I try really hard to let it speak to me. Like I try really, really hard to be like, I don't know what I'm gonna get them, but I'm gonna wait until I see something that makes me think of them. And then I love that because then like on my little card that I'll like pair with said thing, I'm like, oh, I saw this and I thought of you because dot dot dot. And it's
yeah,
just like a whole triggering, like you trigger like a cascade of memories, like in a good way, like a domino effect. And I don't know, I just feel like that's so sweet. And it's like more symbolic than just being like, I felt like I had to buy you something, so this is like what I landed on.
right.
You like, you know.
Yeah, I just caught a bug, but I completely agree with you on that. And I think it's like it's so much more meaningful too, versus just
Mhm.
like going to a souvenir shop that just like seems like it just has a bunch of junk and being like, oh, I need to find this person something.
It's
Versus,
like,
yeah, versus if you
oh.
go in there and you just like kind of perusing and then see a magnet, like you're amongst the same items, but
Yeah.
it like you remembered a story, and then with that story, you then get to like kind of retell it as to why you bought it, and then they get to relive it, and it's just like a really fun, cute thing. Yeah, I love
What else?
my kind of like it's funny how all of these are kind of interconnected, but it's
Mhm.
like along the lines of the not forcing it, it just coming to you. Like
Yeah.
when a meme is sent to me or like a video or like me and Paige are really bad at actually expressing our emotions, but when she'll send me a video where it's like to the person who's like seen me through every single stage and blah blah blah, I'm just like, oh my God. Like bring on the waterworks because I'm like, you never show emotion. Like we barely hug. We have a really ratchet picture now from Texas because I was low-key doped up without knowing it. But other than that, our next picture is from like high school prom, and it's just
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh, she's thought of me. It'll be like the silliest, stupidest thing. Like I sent you, did you look at what I sent you yesterday? Which is very rare that I send you stuff. Normally I just see your name on my screen, but I'm
I
gonna
know.
tell you. And it was like us in every universe. And I sent it to you and Chase. I don't know if Chase got it, but it was like the Chipettes in their glittery costumes. And it was so precious. And I was like, this is so us.
Yeah, I
I
didn't open it yet. I
sent
saw
you.
that you sent me stuff, and when you do send me stuff, because you don't
It's
often
more
send
rare.
stuff,
Yeah.
I'm like, I do need to open it. I also was like already late to this call, so I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I send like one for every 40 you send between all of your different accounts. And I love looking at them, but that sounds really bad.
it's like,
Like,
if you don't get one from my personal, you're gonna get with my
no, I
breakaway book.
rarely get one from your personal. It's more breakaway with Brooke, and now I'm starting to receive ones from Yap on Tap. I can't even get into our own Instagram. I can't even get into our own Instagram. And so I'm like, oh, Yap on Tap sent you a message. That's me. And then I'm like, oh, Brooke's going crazy. And they'll be
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. And it's just like once you find one, they just start like falling in your lap. But no, I'm just like between all of your accounts, I'm just like, I can't keep up. And then I will open all of them. I'm like, yes, those were so funny. Those were so great. Amazing. And I'll look at the dates and it's like June 2024. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's been forever. And it's not personal. I promise. It's not personal.
No, I don't think it's personal. I try so hard to like not overwhelm you with them, but there are ones where I'm
It's
like,
really
you
not
seriously
overwhelming.
need, I'm like, you need to see this. And like some of them are like very emotional things where I'm just like, this is gonna make everything in your life make sense if
Better.
you. And then other things are just like, hee haha, this is so funny. I thought you'd like find it funny.
Yeah. That
Or it's
you're
like heated
it
rivalry
will
stuff.
go
Oh,
from literally 1 to 100. Like it'll be like, oh, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That's fine. Slap every bitch you see. And the next one,
yeah.
like, so your depression started when you were 4. And I'm like, oh my God. And the next one's like, wake up, bitch. We're gonna have a boss ass day. And I'm like, what the like
No, there's like no rhyme or reason to
there's
them.
really not. And then the next
Like
one,
it
it'll
is
be like
all over
so
the
bad.
map.
And then the next one's like, you're still loved, even if you're in the darkest of places. And then the next one's like, toot toot, motherfucker coming through.
Yes, I was like, there's definitely one other that's like, fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck you.
And fuck you too. Yeah. No, and it's just
And
like,
then the next
and
one
they're
is
all
like,
mixed together.
we all just need to be more gentle with each other.
It's like, you need to be gentle with yourself before you can be gentle with others. And you got like, bip boppity, fuck it up. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I love it. I love getting sent stuff. I'm like, this reminded me of you, or oh, this reminded like you of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like kind of different, but on the other side, like things that people have told me that they're like, that was so sweet. And I was like, I thought that was like bare minimum. I thought, okay.
Blush.
And this is also where I'm just like, I'm having like, it's not a hard time, but it's like confusing distinguishing the difference between like being like gay and like being considerate because to me, like a lot of things are very aligned. And I'm like,
What's
it
the
doesn't
word? I don't think they have to be. What's the word I'm thinking of? Codependent.
correlate coupled,
No, that's not the word.
correlated
But like
or
you are both those things.
right. But this is what I'm saying. There are just like things where I'm just like the extent at which like someone is participating or like interested. And I'm
Oh,
just like, and I feel like it's confusing. So it's like how is that related at all to your preferences? But I feel like you like tune in a little bit different. Like the like people that are queer, I feel like tune in a little bit differently sometimes.
No, you
But it's not
definitely
all the
do.
time. Though they do, and I'm not saying that I'm even to certain degrees, but there are sometimes where I'm just like, whoa. And it's like I might have sent this to you. I saw this hilarious thing where it's like, oh, you can't even like you're like waiting for a text back from this man, and then it's like a lesbian who you've liked for 2 days, and she's like she gets like thrown off of a horse because she's like horseback riding so fast, and then she like rolls down a cliff, steals a car, and then is driving on the highway. And it's like my situation ship to come see me. And it was just
What?
like joke. It was a joke, but it was like basically it was like lesbians will go to the end of the earth to make
No,
it work. And
it
it's like,
yeah, it's crazy. And I'm
yeah,
just like, uh, uh,
yeah.
that
Okay, but
is
wait, I was really off track.
insane.
But one of the ones that I've
And
been
the
told before,
amount that you guys talk, it's like, yeah. So like when we first started talking, I'm like, you mean 72 hours ago? 72 hours ago when you first started talking? Like, what do you mean? I get not even one text back in 72 hours. What are you talking about?
I was gonna send you a screenshot of my notifications today page. Picture my
I would be
computer
so overwhelmed.
screen
I love seeing a
page.
blank screen. I love it. I
Page.
am obsessed with it. Like if I can see my
Picture.
wallpaper in full, mwah.
Okay, picture the size of your computer screen, top to bottom, the entire thing from one person, like 10 messages. And like
Oh
not,
no, no,
no,
no.
no, 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 like not,
Get me out of this nightmare.
not even like it wasn't a giant text. It was like
Release me from
liked your
this
message,
prison.
emphasized your message, responded to the message, responded to another message, responded to another message, responded to another message,
That means
emphasized
you
your
sent
other
all
message.
those messages too. Oh my God. I literally like this is why I'm like, I could never be gay. Like I know it's not like that, but I could never be gay. I just couldn't do it. I can't handle it.
Yeah,
And you have that with like it's not even like it could be like platonic, right? That's
yeah,
not yeah. It could be platonic. You have that type of conversation with like double digit people.
yeah.
How do you get anything done? And
Well,
like
that's why I recently had to start.
but you're still so productive. Like I'm not saying that's not a bash, but it's just like it just part of it. I got
Yeah.
3 calls from a coworker during working hours and I hung up on him. I couldn't deal with it anymore. I texted him. I was like, "Is it really that serious?" And he was like, "Oh, are you not at work?" I'm like, "No, I am. You're being annoying.
You
Calm
still want to talk to me?
do it
Oh my God.
yourself." But I was just like, I could never. Like, I literally muted our conversation yesterday, our sister
Why did
conversation, because we got 4 notifications in a row. And I was like, too much. I muted it. I was like, this is too much. I can't do it. It was like, bing, ding, 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 because each notification has a different noise effect. Like if you react to it, it has a different noise effect compared to if you text in it versus if someone replies to it. I'm like, why are we in World War II in the trenches in my sister's group chat? I'm just trying to breathe. Why do I feel in danger on my own couch?
It's just so funny because to me, I like, okay, I'm gonna show you one of my
I
favorite
can't.
things in the universe is taking the text and
Stop it.
expanding it and seeing. And that's from like that's one response. Like that is like responding to the last messages that
I
I
start
sent.
sweating. Oh,
Okay, that's not even the nice things we're supposed to be talking about. The
no, it's
last thing.
not. But like, holy crap, I could never do that.
I just love human connection.
That's great. I don't.
Really nice, Katie. What is it?
That's amazing, Katie. Oh, gosh, no, that's just like so much. That's just too much for me. That's just too
Yeah.
much for me. So instead, I get no responses because I talk to no men currently. So
Woo!
I blocked another one yesterday. We don't need to talk about it, but I was just like, no, you're asking for something
Like
I'm
the
not
barista
comfortable with.
knows my name. The barista knows my name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The barista wants to see me.
The
Actually,
barista.
actually.
Wait, so I know because because I run our Instagram.
Oh, I thought you just said you run in general. I was like, yes, you do. I don't.
Oh no.
I
No.
was like, yeah,
Um,
I'm aware.
no, I'm trying to get back to freaking running. Okay, so I put on our Instagram story. This is like what you talked about like 2 times ago, two episodes ago. You deserve to
Oh,
be loved, not liked, not lusted after, not settled for, but loved.
yes, I love that. I really do love that. And like that is my mantra, my motto, my
My mantra.
all the honor. What is it called? Like your college thing. All the matter. That's
No,
what is it?
mantra and alma mater. And you just said
Oh, sorry.
my mantra.
It's mantra.
Yeah, my mantra.
Powerful woman. Okay.
Okay, the last thing, because we're
That
gonna
was
get
a
cut off.
Spanish joke.
Oh,
Got like oh versus ah.
yes, I see.
Oh, I just
Kind of.
what was it?
Some this isn't even important anymore. It just bothers me
Oh,
because I've been trying to say it for 10
okay,
minutes.
go.
I asked someone if they had a dietary restriction, and I made them meat in a different I made like my meat in a different pan, and I kept
Don't
their
use those
food
words
over.
together.
What? Made their
Yeah.
meat?
So
Okay, whatever. It
I
wasn't even.
made my meat. I beat my meat. Bitch,
Oh
you
my God.
have vagina.
I put it over there. Okay, that's it.
Wait, what was the
That's
importance of that?
someone was like, that was so thoughtful of you. Like that was so sweet of you. And I was like, oh, thanks. I just thought that was
Oh,
like,
because they had a dietary restriction.
yes,
So you didn't want them to die. So they're like, that was so
correct.
thoughtful.
Yes. And I was like,
Hmm.
I wasn't trying to like, it was like more of like a religious thing. And I was like,
Oh,
you think that me like not like, because basically they were like, oh, I'll just like bring my own food to your house. And I was like, I can,
cook your
I can
steak.
separate how I make my tacos. Like
Right.
we can, veggies and protein over there. Like it's
Right.
fine. Yeah, they were just like, wow. And I was like,
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
yeah,
It is funny because I've gotten so my couch keeps appearing, but I'm
I
trying to
know.
like avoid this light. I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
like a pretzel. Um, it's so funny because one of my coworkers will avoid eating like jalapenos around me. And I'm not like out at the counter much anymore, but like when I am, if he has a dish, he'll like put the lid on because like literally the smell makes me absolutely sick. And so I'm so accustomed to like him knowing that I don't think about it when he does it. I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't have to like think about like walking away from him if we're middle conversation, whatever. But that we
Yeah.
have like this newer guy. He's been there for a few months and like we've had multiple occasions. I mean, I live in Arizona. Tacos are like a huge thing. Like we are very close to the Mexican border. So Mexican food is like in its natural form here, like not even processed, like mom and pop shops, right? And so it's like a weekly occurrence that we'll get in classic or like original
Sick.
stuff. Yeah. And not like mass produced is what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of the word. And with all of that is jalapenos and spicy stuff and all these things. And so,
Cilantro.
yeah, that especially. And this one guy like will not eat it around me, so I have to avoid him like the plague. And then I'm like, oh, like I kind of get the ick that he doesn't know that I can't do it, and I'm like, oh, I need to be a little more self-aware. Like he's literally just eating lunch, but because my other coworker pays attention to that, I'm like, oh, I can
Yeah.
talk to you, and I'm just like, ooh, like it's kind of working like in a negative manner for the other
Yeah.
coworker, but I'm just like, well, that's fine. Like I'm not sitting around
Well,
chit chatting, but
I think that's just like a general theme though, is like, which I think is not that you are not asking people to not eat lunch around you, but I
Right.
think just like in terms of general themes, like once you experience someone being considerate to you over a thing that you're like, oh, I thought this was like kind of silly, like I wasn't expecting you to do that, you then realize that like it's possible for people to be considerate about those things.
Yeah.
And then I genuinely do think that unintentionally your like expectations are leveled up just because you're like, oh, that wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what I mean? I think that like that, I don't know, that is kind of related to that. It's like a an unintentional like consequence and not like I don't think all consequences are bad. Like
Yeah.
consequences like the result of something. And I think that like that is like a positive net positive consequence is like realizing that people can adjust things
Yeah.
to make you more comfortable and it's not like a big deal.
Yeah. I also think because it like physically like makes me ill and like queasy.
Yeah.
That's what like makes it so hard because if I smell it, like I literally smelled a bag of jalapeno chips and today and I was just like, oh, I can't keep having this conversation. And like he was eating them. And
Yeah.
when he was talking to me, I could literally like smell it. And I was just getting queasy. And I was like, I need to work the rest of the day. I can't feel sick from something I'm not putting in my body. So like I'm
Yeah.
making that decision to step away. It's nothing personal. And he's like, you
Yeah.
really want me to stop eating my chips? I'm like, I'm not saying you have to stop eating your chips, but I'm not gonna feel like absolute shit if you're not gonna stop doing that. So we can continue this conversation about inventory later. Like
Yeah.
it's not that important. I was just trying to explain something. But I
Yeah.
do think like that just literally like 2% awareness, like, oh, this person got sick from this to such a degree, or like they can't have this at all. And like it's known, like it's not like it's a one off, like, oh, I can't do jalapenos today. Like I never do jalapenos, I never do onions. And I'm not expecting everyone to know my restrictions, but it's just like
Yeah.
no spicy 4 page,
Hmm.
bare minimum
Yeah.
type of like acknowledgement. Otherwise, like I just like won't be around you. And
Hmm.
it's nothing personal. That's just what works for me. So it's just like, yeah,
No,
that
that
like
makes sense.
attention to detail.
Yeah.
Okay, we have like 2 minutes left. Do you want to do your reason? What is it? I always mess it up.
I like say like one
I was
reason
gonna
to
say
live.
reason. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what's your one reason to live?
One reason to live. Um, I would say that okay, this is not short. I am like I've been really struggling with like when I'm recording content to be honest with myself, and it's really weird because I'm like literally triggering myself. Like I am really diving deep into like my deep emotional dungeon and being like, what is wrecking me right now? And then I will make a video about it. So literally posting my stuff makes me like really anxious because I'm addressing all of these things that make me incredibly uncomfortable. But I yesterday had like a really good recording session. I recorded for like an hour and I just made like 6 videos that just like were like the deepest of deep about me. And I just felt really, really good. Like hard good, but like good after to be like, I'm really proud of myself for like going into that. So like reason to live, I'm meeting new parts of myself and I'm proud of that.
I like that. Not gonna. I don't want to say steal your thunder or like take the exact same thing, but
Yeah.
I am doing stuff that I have known it would make other people uncomfortable, but
Yeah.
I'm very excited to do it and it's safe in the matter I'm doing it without disclosing too much information. And
It's
I,
safe. I can confirm it's safe.
what?
It's safe. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm like being completely safe about it. And I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do this thing for years and years and years. And I'm finally doing it. And I'm so excited. And I just got my like new TikTok approved and my like accessories are coming in and to complete
We're
it.
gonna need to go into this a little bit more because this doesn't really sound like
Yeah, I as I'm
sounds
looking,
like you're doing sex work. She's not doing sex
I'm
work.
not doing sex work. I bought a vroom vroom
Woo
and I'm
woo!
looking at it. So all this like kind of makes sense. But it's scary, people.